Hello and good morning. Time for another segment of older women and younger men. And I'm just going to cut right to the chase, to the very most obvious point that seems to work for older men and younger women, but may not always be the case for older women and younger men. Older men, of course, with younger women, you can typically see that, not always, and I'm sorry to be so stereotypical, but the woman will have one hand on his arm and the other on his wallet. So you're not going to generally see a poor older man with a very hot younger girl. It's typically going to be a very wealthy older man with a very hot young girl. So in the case of older women and younger men, it's not always that she is like wealthy like the older man is. I think it's generally because we want companionship and we want someone who makes us feel young and alive again. And young men definitely do that. But there's also so many other physiological things, and I touched on those in one of my prior videos. And, men, their libidos can seem to go forever. And women, as they approach menopause, are not always in that same league. So women, it's hard to find a good and able partner, and I think young men just make you feel young and frisky. And so if you can keep up with them and have a good time and also find love, then it's awesome. Okay, I'm not going to say that I'll have a younger man again, or I won't. It's a very individual thing, and the man is very individualistic, and you just never know. It's not like going to Publix and picking up a package of strawberries and making sure they're fresh. You have to click on so many levels, and my younger gentleman and I, we clicked on so many levels. It's just that he had a family, we were long distance. There was a lot of things against it, and he was pretty against actually having us close and seeing each other very often. I don't know, I think maybe he was afraid, since his heart was broken by his ex-wife, he was afraid to really give himself to another woman again. And that happens on both ends, whether you're older or young. You can all be jaded by prior relationships and hurt, and carry that hurt over into other relationships. But what we all need to do is just kind of value each person as they are, and not try to take those old hurts or those old wounds into a new relationship and taint it, because who knows, it could be the most beautiful, wonderful thing in the world for you. So I'm just saying, girls, be brave. Don't be afraid of the young guys. Give them all a try. And if it just turns out to be fun, well, okay, it's fun. And if it turns out to be something more, have a wonderful life and a wonderful run with it for as long as you can. Happy 2023.